Evening, good evening, good evening. This is Mystical Machine Gun. Welcome back to Phantasy Star 4. Last time, we saw one of the saddest scenes in video game history. Still gets the old heart right here. When we attempted to defeat Zio, but unfortunately, Alice was lost in the battle. That's all right. We're going to go kick his ass. I don't think there's any new dialogue here in Krupp. Certainly no new dialogue I'm seeing. No new items to buy. Look at the ducks. Yes. As long as we have the Psycho Wand, we needn't be afraid of Zio's power. Let's go to Nervous in the basement of Zio's fort. Blast. Alice. Chaz. So yeah, we couldn't damage Zio. We did one hit HP no matter what we tried. Termi? No, it's Kateri, isn't it? So now that we have the Psycho Wand that we've gotten from the tower, no reason we hopefully should be able to kick his butt. Everybody, out of the way. 1, 2, 3. Psycho Wand, go! Underneath here is Nervous, the center of the entire control system. Zio. Is Zio in there? Chaz, I know how you feel, but right now, we've got to shut down Nervous. We don't have time to talk about it. We must hurry. Still love this music. Demi, can't you send an interrupt command to Nervous from this terminal? Impossible. Presently, Nervous is not accepting input from the outside. We can't even access the system unless we get inside his nucleus. That'll be too easy. Right or left? Where to go? Where to go? So yes, being in a robot dungeon, a tech dungeon, we're roboting it up again. And because I'm running late, I need to still just tweak a couple of things while I'm here. So I tell you what, when I was a kid, this is not what I was expecting. I was not expecting that you would, under Zio's castle would be tech. I mean, I know they mentioned Nervous was under there, but we've just fought a dude in a big black cloak, looking very fantasy, not sci-fi. I mean, he's got a bit of that armor type deal going on, but yeah, didn't necessarily expect this underneath. But that's part of what made this series kind of mind-blowing for kid me, is like, there's all these technical dungeons and stuff. This is great. Can't get enough of this. I like robots. Sure. No, Chaz has not been harmed. Mystical, get your mind together. I can't remember which way is the right way to go, right or left, so We shall see. Feel that dance. Feel that music. Go, go, go. Sorry, I did have this running through my head this morning. Ah, so we got a repair kit. That is what helps. That's what heals Demi. We've broken the invisible barrier. Now all we have to do is get to Nervous. We can't abandon the situation with Zio, but yes, stopping Nervous is a higher priority. Yes, that's true. Chaz. The dialogue gets a little bit soap opera-y at times. Ooh, Demi leveled up. That's what I'm here for. Here to see numbers go up. That's why I've got a job. Numbers increasing all the time. Ooh. They've even got tech wizards down here. In their somewhat brown-looking robes. Oh, we walked past at least one chest. That means we got more to do. Duel. That's over his hills. Seems like a good choice. Well done, Rika. I do like it's a nice touch that they started off by having it just Chaz and Alice at the start. Just going, these are these two. So you get to see them, see their relationship with nobody else involved. Oh, I love this design as well. Look at him glow. Rhaenyra. He doesn't do much. He just puts one hand out from underneath the robe. It destroys your ass. One Masetta. He's a tight ass, to be sure. Yeah, coming from a background of the gold box games on Commodore 64 and then DOS, where death was never an option. You just reloaded, or you went to a church, your favorite Faerun deity. Go there, pay the however much, off you go. So seeing this was, and you know, I think this is what I can't remember. I can't remember if I played Phantasy Star 2 before 4 or if I played 4 before 2. I distinctly remember that I rented Phantasy Star 2 from like the local shops, like the ones, you know, not far away from my house, and the video store there, because there was a video store there. Remember those days where there was video stores everywhere? Because they were a good business model. I will always remember that that video store. Because one time I was not well and Mum took me there to, you know, rent a video because I wasn't well, hadn't been well at school. So I was off to school. Find another laser claw. I think Rika's got 2 already. No, she does not. That's more power. Okay. Yeah, So Mum took me to the local video store to rent something because I wasn't well, and I chose to demonstrate how unwell I was by vomiting in the bin at the video store because I couldn't help it. I was actually really crook. That's slightly better. 3 points. Okay. Impactor is no good. So yeah, I'll always remember that store. But then with Phantasy Star 4, I rented it from a dedicated game store that had game sales and game rentals. And I would have had to catch the bus there. Like where it was further away from home than the local shops. Like the local shops you could walk to. But the place I rented Phantasy Star 4 from, I really do think I rented it one weekend with my friend. Because we would, every weekend I would just sleep over at his place. His dad was divorced and loaded. Well, he seemed like he was loaded anyway to us. And we would rent a Mega Drive and play stuff. So we played Phantasy Star 4 at his house. Like, this was once he bought a Mega Drive rather than renting it all the time. Remember you can rent entire consoles? Entire consoles. Crazy. But the main thing that I remember is that, and I'm sure I've mentioned this before, is that, it was a rental copy. There was already some other people's games saved on there because they'd rented it previously. I had saved my game in slot 3. I didn't mean to retreat. And then went back the following week because I wanted to keep playing this awesome game, this awesome. Love the side view. This awesome, colourful sci-fi RPG. Went back to the same store, rented it again, and what do you know? In that week, kids have got school and stuff anyway. My save was still there, so I could keep on going, and I played it so much. I think I did finish it in 2 weekends because I was like, well, it's a rental. Gotta keep going. Who knows when somebody else may rent it and just delete your save games, because some people just do that because they're jerks. Good times, though. When you just had nothing to do on a weekend except play video games. Get your homework done on Friday. Clean your room Saturday morning. Then it's video game time. Think about it. How you going? Welcome in. That's an awesome hello emote there. I love a good hi emote. They get good usage. Somebody's already taken a box. Spaced armor. I'm guessing that's for Demi. It's a pickle. There you go. As long as I just look at it rather than have to eat it. Oh my gosh, I need to heal. What am I doing? I'm trying to Iron Man through all these enemies. It's one of the most childish things I do is that I still take the pickles off my cheeseburger if I buy it from McDonald's or whatever. Like, I'll go to a fancy burger restaurant. Of course. There we go. We're getting German language lessons here as well. Yeah, they get called gherkins in Australia as well. Pickles and gherkins. Yeah, I'll go to a fancy burger restaurant and I'll have whatever. Doesn't matter if it's got pickles or whatever on it. But then, if you're having that fast food rubbish, it's like, well, no pickles, no onions, please. I mean, I'm trying to get my kids to eat bloody burgers so they eat something other than nuggets in their lives, and it's like, no pickles, no onions, no mustard. It's like, no mustard. Mustard's the best part. Yes, absolutely. No, bang on. Oh, my wife likes anything pickled. And my eldest daughter will most likely like pickled stuff as well, because she likes that kind of sour taste. She likes vinegar and all that sort of gear. So I'm sure when she discovers pickled whatever, she'll be 100% on board. She can eat a lemon. Ah, you built up to pickles. You worked up to them. That's one way to do it. I was a fussy eater as a kid. Yes, I know, of course I know. Yes, well, that's why I didn't do the intro spiel. I'm like, well, I know Nikabani. We've had a chat in the Discord before, so that's why I didn't worry about going and saying who I am. Should know who I am by this point. No, it's good to see you. It's a shame I didn't get to see much of Ellie's stream this morning, but unfortunately I was working in the office, so. Well, you're always chatting in there for one thing, but also you've got a cool avatar in there with old Gordon. So points for always worth having a distinctive avatar. Yes, in that battle we got dynamite, which, unlike in Phantasy Star 2, is not, an elaborate explosive key. Hey, Don, how you going? Thank you for the lurk. I'm getting Rika weapons all over the place. Okay. I guess that makes sense, and she kind of came from a lab as well. We're currently in Nervous, trying to stop this nervous system from causing trouble on Motavia, but we're also looking for revenge on Zeo, the Black Wizard. Have you played much of the Phantasy Star series, Nikabali? Hope I'm saying that right. I'm terrible at pronouncing things, if you haven't already guessed. Gordon killing the Master Chief. Oh, look out. That's not even console wars. That's console versus PC wars. They would have gotten some good reactions in the forums back in the 2000s. What Master Chief would have kicked Gordon Freeman's ass? PCs are for nerds. I play Xbox like a true bro. Okay, let's heal up. Let's heal up, not with short kick. Ah, Demi, you need repair kit. Actually, skill for Demi. Yeah, recover. It's a bit overkill, but Demi's health never gets that high anyway, so might as well top her up. Hello? Oh, well, if you're just sitting in a waiting room, yeah. Okay, we got the bad guy here. This is Theo, the bad dude. Well. You've made it here. It was to be expected. You should be aware that one step further is the road to your death. I won't let you escape this time. Oh, Reverend One, lend me power. Now, there's a trick here. There is a trick here, and that is we should try and do buffs and stuff in the first round. Reason for that is because we need Rune. Well, maybe not even need Rune, but need somebody to use the Psycho Wand. Because otherwise we'll continue to do 1 HP damage. Neutralize! There it is. Okay, now we can start attacking. Let's do Deban. Let's do Bonon Meza. Let's do... what should we do? Let's do Hewn. Okay. Look at that. Last time we fought Zeo, we were doing 1 damage. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to be completely impervious to everything, of course. But this is going a lot better already. Stasis Beam, recover. Nope, Spark will be fine. Phantasy Star was... Mega Drive was your first console in 2001. That's interesting. Is that just getting into consoles late, or are you just that young? Because I had a Mega Drive in like 1993. Oh, you were 5. Oh God, so you are just that young, and I am just that old. That's a good cousin, though. That's a very good cousin. We didn't do the hand me down, unfortunately, to anybody else when we got the we got rid of our Mega Drive. We cashed it in, and we took it to the pawn shop, the cash converters, to try and get money for a Nintendo 64. Well, you know what the good thing is about young or old in these retro streams is that, what's the end? How you going? Being young in the retro streams just means you've got decades and decades of cool games that you might not have played, and it doesn't matter how old you are. Because I'll tell you what, I didn't play everything back in the day. I did not get to play everything back in the day, nowhere near. So you go on the retro channels and you go, I'll go look at something I do know, or you go see something you've never played before and you can go, oh my God. 5 games for 60 or 70. See, that's still fine. We got ripped off. We were getting a couple of bucks per cartridge, and we would have been better off just hanging on to them, putting them in a cupboard somewhere until, until now, really. we would have gotten less than $100 for the console and at least 20 games. So, we were kids, we didn't know any better. But we did get a bit done over there. Okay, fair enough, Nicovano, fair enough. It's tough being the only child. I'm the youngest of 3, so I wouldn't know what it's like to be on my own ever at any point. Oh, that's a good setup though. I had a Game Boy Advance and a PS2. You're following my footsteps, no? That's heals, everybody done it? No, that's bloody agility. Whoops. Ah, good. So Gra is a percentage attack, essentially. So did he use Trimate on himself already? Yes, he did. Okay. Let's do G-Res on yourself. Let's also do... So the fact that the percentage attack did like only 43 damage is a very good sign. But let's make sure Chaz doesn't die. Well, that's where the age difference comes in handy, though. The you know, parents bought us a Mega Drive. We kind of pulled our money. I think the PS2 until the last couple of years on Dreamcast. Oh, that would have been a good time to get it because we had 10 million games. Oh, I had a PC in your childcare. That's awesome. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so, yeah. SAR? I think it's SAR. Okay. It's also Doomedic Power. Had the Mega Drive bought for us. Cashed in the Mega Drive to buy a Nintendo 64 with kind of like pocket money, and my elder brothers were starting to work at that point, had part-time jobs, so we all went in together. And then I got a part-time job, you know, in high school, so I bought myself a Dreamcast at launch with my own money. I could have, you know, probably just kept saving and bought a car or something. Not that I don't love the good old Dreamcast, but yeah, when you're 17, 18, you're probably better off having something to drive around in than a new console. It turns out didn't end up getting very good support, and it deserved better. Zio's down. I promised you Zio would go down. I promised you. I told you he would. Thank you for the GG. Unfortunately, Zio explodes. This can't be. I'm supposed to be immortal. Oh, why? Why do you abandon me? Dark Fire! We did it. We've defeated Zio. Yahoo! Ooh, ha ha! Let's go. Alice. Oh, poor Chaz. At this point, we're not going to be able to stop Nervous by normal means. I'm going to connect myself directly to Nervous's system and crack its security. Connect directly? Yes. This is goodbye, Chaz. Demi. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for everything. Opens up into a door, and in she goes. Access main system. Issue top priority interrupt. She's turning it off and on again. Has it stopped? The operation is a success. Demi, where are you now? Look at that. That's so cool. She's in the computer now. I'm in Nervous's control center. Right now, all the systems that have been maintaining Motavia are halted. Now, there won't be any more disasters. With all the systems that maintain the environment halted, sooner or later the entire planet will become barren. We must work to restore the function of each system as soon as possible. To do that, we'll have to do something about Z-Land. That's right. As long as the satellite is sending abnormal signals, we cannot control the system. Chaz, why don't we go? Okay, let's go to Z-Land. Let's go to space, everybody. Well, this Z-Land. There you go. Isn't it located in outer space? Don't worry. An emergency shuttle is available at Nervous. It's being ready for you. I won't be able to leave here just now. I must stay and perform maintenance on each of these systems. At Z-Land, you should find my master, Ren. That sounds familiar. Ren. I know him. When I was at the bioplant, I often telecommunicated with him. About half a year ago, I became unable to reach him on the communication circuits. I've been concerned. Please, Chaz, let's go find Ren at Z-Land. Well, good luck with Z-Land, everybody. Be careful. Imagine if that term had stuck. That it was, we called email and everything else telecommunicating. So I telecommunicated with my wife earlier today. Chaz, I'm sorry, but I know. You just can't leave your little sister. Exactly. Sorry. So now we've lost 2 party members. They're gone. Demi's gone. I felt so bad as a young kid when Demi was at the party because she ruled. Free healing. We should have called it XX Male XX way cooler. Funny thing, one of the most influential gaming figures in Germany from a German MTV gaming show has his usual profile name as Chaz Ashley. Oh, there you go. Wait, so where are we to go now? I thought we were in Nervous. We've been able to stop Nervous thanks to Demi, but we've got to go to the artificial satellite Zealand to restore the functions of the environmental control system. And Ren is there, right? Whatever. Let's just hurry to Zealand. Oh, I'll miss her little legs. Also, free healing. Let's save. I get off that music. Look at this. Ah, we can only go to one place though. Ooh, give me options. Zealand will be the destination. Look at that cool ship. It's like he was Rick Astley and Chaz put together. Look at this. Just like that, we're in space. We're in space now, everybody. I love it how the series just goes, yep, space. Got Chaz rolled. He's never going to give you crop. Oh, sorry, that was terrible. Yes. Plasma dagger is procured. Plasma claw is procured. Plasma sword. See, why give us the plasma dagger and the plasma sword at the same time? I'm never going to use that dagger. Plasma field, so that's a shield. Pulse laser. And canceller. Horrible people's worst nightmare, the canceller. All-purpose sensor with stealth capabilities. Okay. Phantasy Star 2 was a lot harder to get to space. It was a little bit too easy in Phantasy Star 4. Who's this dude? Are you Ren? Ah, okay, so they're 2 weapons for Ren. One of which attacks all, one of which doesn't. Attacks one. Wow, you're huge. That would be a good future. That would be a very good future, Nikavani. That would be a very good one. Are you Ren? Wow, you're huge. In verity, my name is Ren. This is a man-made satellite Zealand, which has complete control over all the environmental systems for all the planets in the Algo solar system. I love Ren's design. Like, you look at the Phantasy Star 3 one, oh man, I should have had a picture ready of Phantasy Star 3 Ren for comparison. That would have been a good streaming thing to do. But yeah, I really prefer his face in this one. He looks a bit less scary. In verity, my name is Boren. My name is Boren. Grizz, Rune, Chaz. Yes, it is too much to handle, isn't it? I am the android who manages it all. Rika, finally we meet face to face rather than via telecommunication system XX Male XX. Yes, Ren, I didn't know that you were so tall. And these other people? These are my friends Chaz and Rune. They're great pals. Look at their faces. Oh, it's so good. Who and who are great pals? Whatever. Anyway, glad to meet you. Demi told us that the reason the systems in Motavia are out of control could be found here. We've come to try to cure the problem. But from the looks of it, it doesn't seem likely. That's right. Zealand is not causing the systems in Motavia to run out of control. We have no control at all. What does this all mean? Presently, Zealand is losing power. Maybe turn off some of the lights, Ren. It is the artificial satellite Kuran that is causing the Motavian systems to run amok. Originally, Kuran was supposed to play a supportive role in Z-Land, but somebody has occupied Kuran and usurped our control. Usurped? Usurped. Is that so? Since Z-Land is at the top of the chain of command, Demi must have determined that it was Z-Land that had gone awry. Z-Land's telecommunication functions are paralyzed. Somebody changed the email password. There isn't even a way to communicate. That's why we're incommunicado. I was so worried. So this means we have to go to Kuran. As, if it is okay with you, may I accompany you? Z-Land is presently completely cut off from all the other systems. It is impossible to do any system restoration from here. We need to be on the local Wi-Fi. I was hoping to go to Kuran to get the situation under control. Oh, Ren, it would be so reassuring if you came with us. Wow, you have a lot of faith in Ren. Yes, he's a giant robot, Chaz. I've got a lot of faith in the giant robot too. Oh, yes, Ren and Seed were my teachers. This current crisis was brought about by my lack of power. I must take responsibility. It seems that Seed has left me responsible too. Ren, why don't we get a move on? Stop trying to take charge, Rune. All right then, you take charge if you can. What did you say? Rika, what's going on here? Oh, this happens all the time. They're just great buddies, just razzing each other. Password is password. No, come on, the password is admin. Kuran causes disasters on Motave. God, I say too many S's. Z-Land systems are all functioning normally. So that was it? Plug and replug around, yeah. It's losing power. Jiggle the cord. So what do you got, Ren? He's got ceramic gear, which is better. He's got spaced armor, which we already got. He's got a pulse. He's got a plasma rifle. So we've got the pulse laser, which I think is the attack all. Okay, let's just stick with this plasma rifle for now and see how we go. We can't unplug it. It runs on solar power. It's a satellite. Uh-oh. What's going on? Something feels wrong. There is an unidentified energy reaction coming from the engine room. Problems in the engine room. That's bad. Well, let's go see what's going on. I told you, stop taking charge. Chaz. Where Chaz starts getting really annoying. Yikes. Who are you? Oh my, I've been found out already. Well, it doesn't matter now whether I sabotage the engines or kill you right here. You're not getting to Kuran. I love that little cutscene. I love that design of him. He's awesome. Chaos Sorcerer. We don't really have any macros that use these guys. Good stuff, do we? Right, that sucked. Oh, we don't want macros where Rune attacks. That's no good. What can you do, Ren? Barrier, spark, flare, recover. Let's do barrier. Ah, never mind. I am Australian, yes. You couldn't tell, Cobber. Hey, strip on the Barbie, all that stuff. Castle. Oh, Jigra, awesome. Yippee! It's great that we won. Well, we're really out of commission now. Rune, couldn't you have applied a little bit of self-control? Shut up. You're in no position to talk. We're off our intended flight path. It's impossible to get back in that orbit. We'll be able to make a crash landing on Dazolus, the third planet in the system. Shall we try? What do you mean, shall we? We have no choice, do we? I got so much use out of that picture of Chaz back in the day. This is true. One crash landing coming up. Whee! Crash landing, cool! What are you saying? Hey, you okay? Hey! Calm down, Chaz. You should endeavor not to let your blood pressure become too high. Relax. Why are you all looking so unconcerned? Yikes! See, I'm a Chaz. Crash landings, bad things. And I love how it's essentially implied that Rune blew up the ship. The third planet in the Algo solar system. It's an extremely cold planet covered in snow and ice. It just expands so quickly. Like, you're on Motavia, and then suddenly satellite, ice planet. It just picks up. Yes, I'm from South Australia. So South Australia, we tend to just talk a little bit more like a Brit, to the point where when my wife and I went on honeymoon on the other side of the world, people kept asking us if we were going back to London for the Olympics. And it's like, we're not from London. But yeah, like the East Coast, Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland, they tend to have more, you know, kind of high-pitched accents, you know what I mean? How you going, bro? Oh, that's New Zealand. I can't even do it. It's kind of like Mario Galaxy. We're safe, but wow, what a flamboyant landing. Strange. It's raining machines. Huh? You, what on earth are you? Ah, it's a Desolician. God, that's a mouthful. It's the first one I've ever seen. Answer me, you bonehead. You destroyed an important temple. Sorry about that. Chaz? Is anything wrong? Again, even with the zoomed out faces, you can see that Rune's kind of going. And Chaz is like, it looks like we've crushed someone's house. Who are you people? A girl with horns and a mechanical doll? These are ears, I tell you. Please use the word android, will you? Android, the droid, whatever. Quiet, you old fuck. He does look like Piccolo. Yeah, Australia do be much less from British than American English, even though, you know, because we were still part of the Commonwealth, I suppose. I see, from Motavia. Plus, you know, we never rose up and kicked the British out either, so. There's a line that's missing, Wilson. What's the extra line? Does he swear or something? On a ship that flies, or flew anyway, before it fell. That's extraordinary. 4 Motavians flee, fly, and fall right on my temple hall. What a funny old man. Chaz, this shuttle is done for. It's beyond repair. What should we do? Hey, old man. My name is Raja. You'd better remember that. I hate the British. Every country including the British. He calls Rune a guy that's a bit precious. Kazana Otoko. Okay. There Rune goes, shut up, old man. Okay. My name is Raja. You better remember that, little girl. Ah, yes, Raja. Are there any facilities where we can fix this ship? None that I know of. Just point us to the nearest spaceport, would you? And how are you going to fix our ship? I'm not, but I do have some welcome news for you. What? There is another ship that can travel the skies. There are other spaceships on Desolus? Tell us where, old man. Okay, I'll tell. But on one condition. A condition? This sounds interesting. Take me along. What? If you do, I'll overlook the destruction of the temple. Meanwhile, the temple owner's like, what? No, fuck off. I don't want to drag this old man around with us. What should we do? I don't mind. I like him. He's kind of interesting. I don't think we have much choice. It seems a very practical choice. Oh? Well, we got 5 party member slots and he's there. Then let's go. Great. Now listen carefully. A long, long time ago, Parmanians came here to Desolus on a ship that traveled the skies. It is said that the ship still exists in the town of their descendants. Is this true? Of course it's true. Chaz, under the circumstances, we have no choice but to rely on this information and go there. And where is this town? It's a Parmanian town called Tyler. That's absolutely not what it was called in the other games. A short distance northwest of here. Everyone, let's get going. All right. 4 bits of discussion, 4 points of view, 4 different characters being shown, and understandable. Yes, it's great. Great characterization, since they do all have personalities and opinions on it. In video game terms, there are only two spheres of influence, PAL and NTSC. Glad to see a fellow from the PAL Commonwealth. PAL represent. Although by the time of the Dreamcast, I was so happy when games went 60 hertz rather than 50 hertz. I was like, yes. Because I had a TV that could do either for a long time. So here there is a joke that will not be translated. Okay. To get to Quran, we'll have to find that spaceship Raja told us about. That means we're going to the town of Tyler, northwest of Raja's temple. Before doing that, we'll take a little break at the inn in Ryun. You'll be able to hear a lot of fun stories. You won't regret it. Ha ha. Great. Let's look at everybody's status. Well, let's look at the status of the newbies anyway. In Japanese, he says there's something wrong with Oh, yep. See, I went Gumbius Tower, so I feel like I just get this urge to say Gumboa Tower. I don't know why. Ren is 998. Rika goes for, what makes you say that? He's 85. So he just has a gut feeling. Okay, cool. I'm so young, I never knew the 50 hertz, 60 hertz divide. You don't know my struggle, Nickabuck. You don't know the struggle, man. Until I heard it on podcasts. Always thought before that the 50, 60 hertz choice of getting was just a little. I might play it in a slightly lower frame rate for fun. Okay. His guts tell him something's wrong with the tower. Are you going to be okay without us? Oh, I'll be fine. It's boring staring at the same faces all the time. So kind, Raja. Now, which one did we speak to? There we go. Raja, sir. Are you taking another pleasure trip to the country? You didn't come along this time, so make sure you guard what's left of this place in my absence. Can't walk back on. Can we look at it? Let's look at it. This is a wreck of the shuttle ship. I guess it'll never fly again. By the way, it's your fault. Okay, so Kanja also means patient from an illness. So is that a bit of a double meaning play on words? Is that what's going on there? Let's do order and put Ren in front. Then Rika. Then Chaz, Rune, and Raja. Okay. What is his? Wow, what a heavy snowstorm. This has been going on for 3 months now. This planet has always had a cold climate, but even I have never seen anything like this. There must be a malfunction in the Desolician climate control system. No, I bet the cause of all this lies in the Garabek Tower. The Garabek Tower? Raja, what makes you think that? It's a feeling I have, and my feelings are always good. Get it? There it is, Kanja. Oh yeah, the hertz didn't matter on handhelds. It was all about the TVs. Like NTSC PAL pretty much didn't matter for handhelds. This is Ryun. If you want to have fun, this is the town. I just can't avoid this town when I'm passing by. Oop. What is this fire? The Desolicians believe in fire. This watchfire is an object of their worship. The owner of the bar is named Guyana, and he knows the most about the situation around these parts. If you want to know something, that's where you should go. 2 fists is the best situation. Is that 2 drinks, Raja? It's so nice to sit by the fire and listen to Guyana's stories. The inn is our source of relaxation. I'm getting a strong urge to go to the pub. Yeah, the sense, no, well, not really censorship, but the localization was Much easier in this one. It's a fireplace. It's nice and warm. Oh, joy. We'll never open anybody else's cabinets. Why do I bother? Let's rest. Welcome. This is Ian. 500 Meseta. We want to stay? I do like that they bothered to change the icons. Because some games, you know, you go to another planet, another whatever, and it's just, and everybody's a different, you know, they're all elves and you're, I don't know, dwarves or whatever, and then the inn is just the same person from the start of the game. Yeah, we did meet the Lady of the Night in the Hunters Guild. Oh no, that was in Cattery, wasn't it? Gumbois. Let's say Gumbois. Let's make it. I had the problem that my GBC and first GBA was stolen. That's what I thought until a year ago. Oh, sorry, Nicobet. I shouldn't laugh at your thinking your GPA was stolen, but your granddad just had it. Oh yeah, we watched that dance a couple of times. Good dance. I don't, if one of my grandparents had taken my GBA, they wouldn't have known what to do with it. Now that Alice is not in your party, the girls' language dialogue changed a bit. Now Rika's called you. We'll be back there. We'll be going back there for the Hunters Guild quests, so don't worry, we'll be getting that dialogue. Gumboa Temple is Desolician's source of pride. It's the center of Desolis, and it's a pillar of support for the hearts of Desolicians. I've seen Parmenians from time to time. This is the first time I've seen a girl with horns. Oh, how dare you! I told you, to normal people, they look like horns. Doesn't mention the nearly 1,000-year-old robot who's like 7 feet tall. And it was just in the room. Oh no. Reminds me of when I thought I'd lost a watch. And it wasn't a cheap watch. And I could not find it for the life of me. Ended up buying a new watch. And then next winter, I put my jacket on, which I had not worn since the previous winter. So like 12 months at this point. In the pocket. There was the watch. Oh dear. People from all over Desolis come here and talk of all sorts of things. All sorts of rubbish. Got about it for almost 20 years. Yeah, well. That's plenty of time to forget stuff. Yana listens to all this and passes the information on. This is where people's ideas gather and are disseminated. Oh no, not the washing machine. My wife keeps putting tissues in that bloody thing. Hey, what are you doing? Boy, you're a suspicious looking lot. You're making my drink go sour. Don't get too close. I heard they have really good drinks here, so I travelled far to come here through the snowstorm. Oh, there you go. But the snowstorm has blocked the road with ice, and I can't get home. So I'm just going to keep on drinking. The owner here, Kiana, is very knowledgeable, but he has a terribly old-fashioned accent. I was wrong. Please come back. Oh, he's a maudlin drunk. What a pain. It's down in the corner and he socks his fucking socks off. Okay, let's talk to the bartender. Oh my, a first-time customer. Ah, you're friends of Raja. In that case, I'll tell you anything. What do you want to know? You want to know about the damage from the snowstorm? Dialogue dump incoming. This snowstorm started 3 months ago and hasn't stopped since. It's been a terrible disaster. Hats being blown off all over the place and lips getting chapped. Hats? Lips? But the biggest problem is the wall of ice. The storm has left snow drifts all over the place and has created walls of ice. This has divided Desolis up into parts. We can't get anywhere. And we have to get through his dialogue in this way. You want to know about the Garabek Tower? Yes, please. It's said that there's a tower somewhere in Desolis where the demons live. As the story goes, the tower suddenly appeared overnight. That's it. It's those demons who are destroying the universe. Algo is under a curse. Could what Raja says be true? Yes. That I don't know. But Raja being what he is, he may be sensing something. And you have no idea at all where the Garabert Tower is? All who've seen it say something different. All I can say is that it's up north somewhere. I see. Does he have anything else? Let's see. No. No. You want to know about Raja? Yes. Do you reckon they're potentially cone heads on? Maybe. But if they're not, if their heads are just normal shaped, not normal shaped, you know what I mean? Parmenian shaped, then that hat is just a lot of fabric to catch the wind. I've known him a long time. He's a weird one, but he's a skilled magician, and he was well liked at Gumbaya Temple. Wow, I can't believe it. That old freak? But he was tricked by those who were jealous of him and was banished to this rural place. Really? It doesn't seem possible. Actually, Raja himself is quite happy that he was able to get away from that constrained temple. He's a good guy. He's a good friend of mine. All right, I think that's the last of his dialogue. I think when this came out, this was highlighted to be inspired by Namekians. You know about the whereabouts of the spaceship? Okay, God, yes, okay. I need to drink water after this. Are you talking about the spaceship that is underground in the town of Tyler? I don't know a lot about it, but apparently, if you take a good look at the grave, a path will open for you. A grave? Well, Nikobani, there was Dazolians in Phantasy Star 1, which was what, 1989? How does that line up with Dragon Ball? Well, I guess Dragon Ball was 80s as well, wasn't it? Like by the time it got translated and everything over to Australia and America and everywhere else, it was like mid-90s, but it was old, wasn't it? Yeah. I wish Desolicians had a totally different lifespan, like 300 or 400 years of lifespan. They would look even wiser than they are. Dragon Ball was not yet on Namek in 1989. There you go. I do like how Raja has some wrinkles. He's not just, he's got a bit of a couple of lines happening around the cheeks there because he's old. Oh, there you go. So Dragon Ball was not yet on Namek, but Piccolo had appeared. So there was a green dude. What with the snowstorm, the ability to travel in and out of town is unreliable. There are many places where the roads are obstructed by ice. On winter nights, we huddle so tight saying ice is really nice. How's that? I give up. Ha! Yeah, Raja is low-key the best. Trying to make bad jokes and puns all the time. In the temple to the south, there's a highly virtuous and wonderful priest named Raja. Highly virtuous? Wonderful? Yeah, right. I don't think they know you very well, Raja. What? Not virtuous and wonderful, right? Oh, Raja, the Great One. You are certainly with some strange travelling companions this time. Raja is our strange travelling companion. How could you say something like that? I thought we were friends. Oh man, you guys know way more about Dragon Ball than I do. I've watched Dragon Ball Z, and I've watched some of Dragon Ball, but then yeah, not GT or anything else. And I only know it through the show, not through manga or anything else. So, oh, great Raja, thank you for amusing us with your funny wit. Best is GT. That is a hot take. That is spicy hot. That is burning. I've never heard that good thing about GT. I just feel that I can't keep up with the Desolician sense of humour. Motavians look like someone crossed Ewoks and owlbears. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty bang on. Can't something be done about this snowstorm? I don't know, but I'm going to go buy weapons. Okay, so we just got weapons for Chaz, Rika, and Rin. So we've got the Force Cane, which I think Rune's already got. And then we've got the Silver Rod. A rod made of low purity Laconia. Okay, let's actually check. Let's see what he's actually got equipped first. Raja's got a Silver Rod, which is what they sell. And Maroon's got the Force Cane. Okay, we could very, very slightly upgrade Maroon's attack, but yeah. Look at the armor store. What do you need? It's just magician stuff. Circlet and mantle. So again, I think Raja's got those already. No, equip. So he's got Psi Circlet and Frayed Mantle. Raja's got the silver stuff. Wiki says he appears in chapter 247 on Tokyo 1989. There you go. So that Phantasy Star 1 would have been well into development by then. Yeah, we're just getting upgrades for Rune. Everybody's got the same bloody names. Okay. Let's sell some stuff as well. We actually had lots of stuff to get rid of. Not getting rid of the Land Rover. Might sell the Impactor. Hang on to the Shadow Blade. Psyrobe, sell. Yep. Saberclaw, sell. Yes, yes, yes. But I think Desilician look more like caricatures of old Asian grandparents with thin and tall traits. That would also explain the dad jokes. It's a lot of Dragon Ball thoughts. I don't mind SSJ4. Like, when I first saw SSJ4, and I can't comment on Omega Shenlong since I haven't watched it, but I've seen what SSJ4 looks like, which is where their tails grow back and they get long black hair and they get red fur. And yeah, I don't mind it. I actually don't mind it at all. But I think you just can't beat the pulse of power and the glowing blonde hair as a Sonic fan. I did always appreciate the SSJ 1 and 2 resemblance to Supersonic. Because, you know, when you're 8 years old, you think Supersonic is the coolest thing in the history of time. Sorry, nearly done selling all my stuff. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, absolutely. And highly explosive material. Typo. Yeah, like SSJ4 looks different, whereas SSJ5, I guess, is just like blue hair. Wow. The Garabek Tower is supposed to exist somewhere in Desolus. It is said that it was built overnight. Built overnight? I seem to have heard this story before. There are many Parmenian towns in Desolus, and the town of Tyler to the northwest is one of them. This cold weather we're having now is hard even for us. I hate to think how horrible it is for the Parmenians. It's hard for them, but they'll survive. Good on you, Raja. Blonde hair is cool for the first time, but not for the second and third time. Hey, for the second time, it was longer blonde hair. A newer DB with blue and red is getting old real fast. Nah, absolutely agreed. He is. He's the captain. He's that blonde dude. Welcome, this is a tool store. Let's buy some dynamite. Can't buy Trimate yet. Oh, does Toriyama have some short stories as well? I've just finished shoveling away the snow. Look at that dude. So cool. Posing with his shovel. Alright, Tyler's northwest. Let's go northwest. Oh my god, ice scorpions. Don't attack Raja straight away. Come on. Okay, I'm going to need to come up with some macros where Rune and Raja do more than just attack. Yes. Saint Fire, Miracle, Ataraxia, Holy Word, Blessing. Let's do Blessing, why not? Knowing 2 languages unlocks so many more manga. Well, and Japanese unlocks 99.9%. I wish I hadn't done Spanish in high school and primary school. I wish I'd done Japanese because it was like, then by the time I got into games, I could have been like, let's play all these random Japanese games. That would be awesome. Raja, you can res people, can't you? Sure can. Okay. There's a short story that's rather, how would you say it, with dubious morals. Is oh really? They've got Japanese as an option, yeah. I think we had primary school, it was just Spanish. That's what we did. That was your other language. But then high school, I think we could have done Spanish or Japanese, so I just stuck with Spanish. There are manga in other languages I'd love to read, like the French manga Radiant, although that has been translated to English and German. That's a cool title. Go, Go, Ackman. A girl wants to go into the police and get money. She gets assaulted. Oh, dear. This is Tyler. It's a Parmenian town. Do we need to rest? Let's rest. Why not? Get those points back. There's a large grave on the outskirts of town. They say it's the grave of the first chief of this village. I'm sure the old man would know more about it. Oh, that's no... Well, yeah, that's no good, Nigga Bunny. You don't want to be hit in the face with that sort of rubbish. And then her soldier gives her some money, and when she sees how much money she got, she decides to leave her job and become a prostitute. Well, okay. Yeah, those both sound like they're in terrible taste. My wife. She has to stay home nice and warm. Used to see what it's like to have to go out hunting in this weather. It was like in the town theme. There are other Parmenian towns beside this one, but I've never been to one. You see, I just can't stand cold weather. I don't get out of the house too often, much less go traipsing out of town. What are you doing on this planet then? I guess it's not easy to travel between planets. Protecting the household is an important job too. I respect both my father and mother. Come on, little kid, talk to us. Our mum is pathetic. Harsh. On the other hand, our dad is wonderful. Oh yeah, don't worry. Toriyama or whoever. Way too many pervy jokes in Dragon Ball. I know we've talked to that. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't say what are you doing on this planet because these people were all stranded here. Oh my, it's another Parmenian. How on earth were you able to get through the walls of ice? Yeah, it's not like Phantasy Star 1 where you can just hop a spaceship anytime you feel like it. Welcome to the tool store. Same stuff. I hate this snowstorm. I feel like my hat is going to be blown away. It's such a nuisance. God, we've got a running joke about hats here. Do you know of a metal called Laconia? With Laconia, you can make weapons and armor that is out of this world. We haven't caught up with refining techniques here, so the best we can do is make the low-grade silver. We're probably glad to concentrate on fighting later on rather than humor, yes. Yes, Mother Brain did ban them. Yes, bang on, Doan. Absolutely. That's why in Phantasy Star 1 you could just chip out anytime you like. Like once Palm got destroyed. Yeah, Mother Brain banned that stuff. Welcome to the weapons store. What do you need? Ceramic sword? What? But these weapons suck. Alright, we can buy silver mail at least. Silver crown. Silver helm. We've already got... Yes, we've already got the other stuff. Okay, cool. What do you mean you don't sell the armor for my giant android? Our mental power is going down with ditching our side stuff. Absolutely, Wasin. You're absolutely right. Yeah, at some point, air travel is just going to be like untenable. Like you wouldn't catch me on a plane at the moment. Brrr. What's with the climate recently? This was never a comfortable planet to begin with. But nowadays, it's even worse. Everyone seems so unconcerned, but we'll freeze to death if we don't do something. Hope there isn't a massive technological crash and or evil robot takeover. Not mutually exclusive. At least until I'm gone. Wait, what I've seen of AI and robot development, the evil robot takeover at least is a very long way away. What with the storm, our fuel supply is sporadic. We might really freeze to death. The Parmenians have built other towns too, like Nice and Rochelle. We don't trade much with them, but I hope they're doing well. Ha! Yes, I'm he whom everybody calls the Old Man. This is the place where the Parmenians first landed when they moved to Desolus a long time ago. It's been said that they named this town after the captain of the spaceship that came on. And the story goes that they built a grave on the outskirts of the town in memory of the captain. Worry about Google's power. Yes, absolutely. Access to data. Swedish people as a society are known to kind of shame people not going far away island for their holidays. Ah, okay. Get over yourselves, Swedes. But his sort of successor, Ichiro Oda, with One Piece not being good with the jokes and everything. In the latest arc, he had 2 trans characters who were treated with respect, and also at the end, celebrations were situated in the preferred bars. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Here lies the great leader Tyler. Touch us. Listen to our voice. Entrust that body to us. This is Tyler's grave. Lying alone, what a horrible fate. Kiana said to inspect this grave closely, but I don't see anything. There's just this inscription. The plate just moved. It moved? Chaz, push it again. Okay. Alright, when I go, bury me with a gigantic headstone that also transforms. Wow, incredible. Maybe there's a spaceship down there. Let's go see. Like, Nikobani, with sci-fi and fantasy and everything else, it's amazing how, you know, you've written a setting with elves or dwarves, orcs, trolls, aliens, whatever, and then it's like a man becoming a woman. Never, not in my setting. And it's like, what? Dude. Bring your own beer alcohol, yeah. That's kind of the culture here as well. Like, your BYO, if you want to drink something in particular. But my wife's family is all European descent, so it's always, you don't need to bring a thing, we'll provide everything. Cyborgs are sort of trans, that's true. I'm guessing... yeah. So yeah, when we were first dating and stuff, and it was like, people can just bring whatever drinks they want to bring, and she was like, no, everybody has to bring anything. It's like, oh man, these parties are going to get so much more expensive. Wouldn't choose between being an airplane or a submarine. Exactly. He's like, I'm not going to be the jet ski anymore. I don't want you guys on my legs. Zerk gear. Okay, I've got to set up a macro with Raja and Rune doing something other than attacking. I've said it multiple times. I'm going to do it. I had like kids visiting their friends that are going to eat dinner with the family. Yeah, that's a bit strange. Well, I'm wondering if that's... In Phantasy Star 3, I've got no idea how they all fit on him. It's crazy. He just kind of kneels down and then it's like suddenly he could have 5 people aboard. Okay. Macro time. Okay. What can you do? Hoverboards don't work on water. Oh, I do have to show you something now, though. Oh. As a part of my 40th birthday present was the DeLorean in Lego. And it comes with that little hoverboard. How cool is it? That's so cool. My eldest daughter could not wait till we got to the hoverboard. She doesn't have any context for Back to the Future. But she saw the hoverboard and she was like, I want that. She kept saying hover wrong. And it was like, no, please say hover right. Yeah. God, no. Has there been a good Back to the Future game aside from like that Telltale one? No, yeah. Raja has some... He says some deep lines in between the jokes. He does say some profound things. He's a cool dude. So this is it. Amazing. Retro, how you doing? Wait, there's a SNES Back to the Future game, but it's Japan exclusive. That seems... like, why wouldn't it be in the US, where the movie was made? Okay. Retro, we're just about to get into a new spaceship. It's going to be great. This is it. Amazing. So this is the spaceship the Parmenians used in coming here so long ago. Here's an emblem. L-A-N-D-A-L-E. Landau. It's called a Landau. What a cool name. An air-going barge. A space sled. So how is it? Hey, Ren. Hey, don't ignore me. It's been preserved almost perfectly. With a little maintenance, it could be perfectly useful. Whew. We sure are in luck. Ren, make preparations for takeoff. Roger. MSX Japanese exclusive alien game. Wow, there's so many. See what you miss out on if you don't know Japanese. But I'm going to have to check out that Super Back to the Future. Oh, yes. Free healing. Thank you. Let's recap. Well, we found the Landale, so we'll just have to go to Koran. Finally. Let's immediately identify a reason. The environmental control system is out of control. Okay, let's go. Absolutely, thank you. Much appreciated, Nikabanu. So we could go do side quests. Yeah, they get across so much with what they've got. It's so good. And I love this spaceship design. Oh, okay. This place? This is the town of Cattery. Nobody comes to visit Zio's church anymore. You didn't, did you? Ah, I hear that Zio is gone now. Well, finally this town should go back to normal now. Did you come by the path to the north? In that case, you must have seen that town burnt to ruins on your way here. It's been said that was all due to Zio. Zio being punished. How pathetic. A full-grown adult like you crying for Zio. You have to be able to respect yourself before you can respect others, so grow up. Zio? I wonder what it's all about. I hadn't really been going to church. Hee hee hee. Oh, you guys stop. Even if Zio is defeated, I'll keep on believing in him. Oh, Zio, the Holy One. Back on the floor. Ah, finally we can drink in the inn. Important gaming FTW. The end of the world was that Zio was talking about. Perhaps he was talking about the end of himself. Darkfall. At last, our daughter has come to her senses too. With the floor textures. Might line up. Oh, actually, mostly does. Important gaming for the win. That makes just as much sense, no? Oh dear, how did I get here? Where is this place? Where? Oh, I know. I remember her. What on earth have I done? So, like I said, this is where we can do some side questing. That girl having a portrait tells you all you need to know. That we will need to come back here and get her for a side quest. For a Hunter's Guild quest, I should say. Okay. Let's walk around the outside. Excuse me, can I ask you something? Do you believe in Zio's teachings? No. I'm glad that you see the truth. Something must have happened to me. So what happens if we say yes? Are you blind to your surroundings? Maybe it's time you cooled off. I've decided to work here so I can repay my tab. At the inn, I've a clue. Zio will be defeated. With that pronouncement, everyone ran away. They ran out on their tabs, but I'm relieved. There was one person I was impressed with, though. Yes, it's that dude. Would you like a pamphlet about our Lord and Savior Zio? Alright. That's the town of Cattery post Zio. Good Otto. So many Power Rangers. Wasn't the place for the Pele? Yes, yes, yes. I think she's here. I think she's in the Hunters Guild, isn't she? Oh, out of the way, Hunters. Oh, okay. Well, I think she was in Cattery, and I think she's gone from Cattery then, so we've missed our chance, unfortunately. Hey, Chaz, you sure have guts to come here without being accompanied by an adult. The robot is 1,000 years old. In times like this, those in the hunting profession seem to be doing well. The monsters have been very strong. Apparently only the most skilled are still in business. That fact is reflected by how painfully few customers there are. Yeah, I think the Lady of the Night was in Cattery, and that I went upstairs there and she was gone, so missed the window, I think. Exactly, Rune's an adult, Raja's 85, plenty of adults. Oh, I watched the first Power Rangers, well, at least the first. Did we sleep here? Can't remember now. This is a request from the house where Tinkerbell lives. Our household pet Rocky has disappeared. Please find him. That is a message. This certainly doesn't seem to be the caliber of work for a hunter. The fee offered is 2,000 Meseta. Will you take on this request? Yes. In that case, please go to Tinkerbell's house and get more details directly from the owner. Tinkerbell's house in the east section of Idaho. Okay, so, I know which ones you mean. You mean in the inn. Not in the Hunters Guild. So go to the inn, which, you know, I rarely go to because it's like I can stay at Alice's house for free. Yeah, we talked to the two sisters in the inn who said they ran out of money, and so they couldn't leave. Were they in the inn or were they here? Oop. Oh, this is the inn. They're gone. I know where they've gone. Okay, let's go talk to Tinkerbell's owner. Our pet dog is missing. We've searched this town from one end to the other. It pains me to see the children so crestfallen. What? You're a hunter from the guild? You sure must have a lot of spare... No. I'm so very thankful. The fact of the matter is that Rocky, our daughter's dog, is missing. We searched the town but couldn't find him. And outside the town with all those monsters, that's why we went to the Hunters Guild. I beseech you, help us. Let me see. Rocky has good manners and is really cute. Mister, please bring back Rocky as soon as possible, please. She called me Mister. It's like some bad luck is destined to occur. I don't think... Well, I mean, there might be an event I don't know about what's in, but the sisters are in jail. They're in here. We tried to escape during the night, but we got caught. We're ex-convicts now. No one will marry us now. Yeah, because we talked to them when they were here in the inn saying that they couldn't pay, so they just kept staying. Oh, okay, so I did miss an event. Oh, sorry, everybody. I did miss an event. It's amazing what techniques they had to use to work around the budget. Also, the bad guys have a doctor engineer from the Third Reich. It's an Iron Cross neck chain. He looks like a Nazi rapper. Wow. Okay. That's not the image I expected tonight. Oh dear. Now, we've seen Tinkerbell a couple of times. Ah, but they're not here. Oh, okay. So you must. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've missed that. Sorry, everybody. Dog? We haven't fed him for a while. He left not long ago. I think he went north. Let's go north. Look at that power. Wait, the first Kamen Rider is Sagata Shinshiro? That guy rules. Oh, I never knew. I just knew him from the Saturn commercials where he beats people up and says to buy a Sega Saturn. I've never seen Kamen Rider. I definitely watched the first Power Rangers series back in the day. Oh my god, why are there so many attacks? So many battles when we're just too strong. What's north? Is there a town in the north? I forget where everything is. Geography is not my strong suit. I just like any series that has giant robots. Okay, so Rayuka. So we went to Krupp. So maybe it's Sinnoh? Maybe it's Sinnoh? Here we go. You guys seen a little dog around here? Grandfather Doran back? Oh, this is warehouse. Kamen Rider doesn't have. Oh, sorry. Power Rangers has giant robots, though. Voltron. Voltron was my favorite. Ah, I believe you've been good to Grizz. Thank you. I just can't leave Panna here by herself. Forgive me. Oh, big brother. There you go. We found out Grizz's sister's last name. Name. Oh, man. I can't remember where the effing dog goes. Gundam's a classic. Well, I used to watch Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was on in the morning. It was in the kids' cartoons because it was... Oh, Escaflowne. Escaflowne? Don't know how to pronounce that one either. I've heard good things about Escaflowne. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z was on in the mornings. It was on the kids' cartoon slot in the morning. So I'd watch that and Pokemon before school, or high school. But then pay TV kind of came to Australia and they had Toonami. They had, Cartoon Network had kind of anime on late at night. And that had Dragon Ball Z less censored and had Gundam. So I was watching the original Gundam Wing. Ah, where's that little bloody turd of a dog? Techno Sailor Moon. I love it. My wife was a massive Sailor Moon fan. We got Sailor Moon DVDs back here somewhere. All right, this is in the town. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Can't remember where the dog goes after the first town. Probably used a guide back in the day anyway. Is there a bad Digimon opening? Oh, okay. Anybody remember where Tinkerbell goes after this in this bloody quest? Oh man, I'm gonna have to look up some of these themes. Love a good show theme. The Haruhi, oh god, I'm not going to pronounce this right. The Haruhi Suzuyama theme was really awesome. I remember watching that with subtitles. Suzumiya, okay. Yeah, terrible at pronouncing things. I don't pretend to be good at pronouncing anything. Where are you, you little dog bastard? There he is. Oof, oof. This scraggly little dog must be Rocky. Good boy, good boy. Here's your favourite food, a piece of shortcake. Oh no, we shortcutted the thing. Here's our chance. Let's take it back to Ido. Oh, thank you. Great job. Only to be expected from a hunter. My daughter is overjoyed. I'll send the agreed upon commission to the guild. I remember I bought that shortcake like last week sometime and I couldn't remember why we needed it. Well, all you missed there was going from town to town to town to town to town to town. Bloody look for this dog. Yahoo! Yahoo! Rocky's back! Hooray! Hooray! No wonder he ran away. Oh, Chaz. Have you no heart, Chaz? Good job. Congratulations on the job well done. Please accept your commission fee of 2,000 Meseta. Please come again to the Hunters Guild, where we enrich the lives of hunters. That was one interesting dog. Perhaps there's a trait that he has in common with you. Don't be ridiculous. Oh dear. We'll do one more guild quest and then we'll call it a night because I got a late start due to my eldest not going to bed. We have a request from the caretaker of the student dorms in Piata. One of the students entrusted to our care has disappeared. Please find her. That is a message. This certainly doesn't seem to be the caliber of work for a hunter. The fee offered is 3,000 Meseta. Will you respond to this request? Yes. In that case, please go to the student dorms in Piata and get more details directly from the caretaker. Dorms are located in the northwest. Okay, blah, blah, blah. That's 2 jobs that she is offering that she says aren't good jobs for a hunter. It's like, well, then why did you accept them? What? This certainly doesn't sound like a good job for a hunter. I'll take it. When the sequel movie Hexology to the first Digimon got into German cinemas and the OG theme hit, I was crying. Yeah, the way Rocky gets around the world, this very, very dangerous world, is a lot of food for thought, was in. How does he do it? Without a Land Rover. That is an amazing day. German VA for SpongeBob, that's awesome. Go visit Han while we're here. That dog can traverse space and time. I'm looking for the caretaker. Do you know where the caretaker is? At a Pony Express, it's a Doggy Express. Ah, I want to help you somehow, but hey, everybody, long time no see. I'm avoiding my fiance, but it won't work. The upper management of this academy is hard-headed. They're such cowards. They won't do anything for us. I just don't want to get involved. Please don't come here again. Oh, jeez. Fine. You give your assistance. You give your assistance. You got none of you guys are the caretaker, eh? Well, I can see how Urkel and SpongeBob would be similar. Both high-pitched kind of people. Really? I don't know, Han, you such uncivilized people. Fine. Be that way. Exterminate the monsters. Oh. This is not the dorms. This is the actual academy. I think this is the dorms here. Oh, you're the hunter from the guild. Please help. The fact of the matter is that one of the female students living here is missing. Apparently, she's become an enthusiastic devotee of some kind of religion and just up and left. I thought the infatuation would pass and eventually she'd come back, but she still hasn't. I have the terrible responsibility of being entrusted with the care of another's child. With a blunder like this, even the academy's reputation could be tarnished. Please, could you bring it back here before things become known to the public? I appreciate the trouble I'm putting you through. I just love how Steve Urkel was Sonic for like a very long time. Yes, because they're talking about a cult, they're talking about Cattery. You know, Wassian, you know. Where is this? I want to go back to Piata. Yes, let's go back to Piata. You'll take me back? Thank you. Hey, you all right? I am hungry. Oh, she's down. Looks like she's been eating irregularly. She's pretty weak. She should be given something nutritious to eat. Something nutritious. Should have bought more shortcake. Okay. Where is the bakery? It's an Ido, isn't it? could this something nutritious be? Could it be the only food you can buy in the game? Okay. Think so. Find out. Nope. Where was that? Oh, we were in Cattery still. Okay. All right, that's right. Yep. Gotta go back to Cattery. Groan. Is it? Oh, what other food is there? What other food is there? Oh, God. Oh, I know. It is... There is another. Welcome back, Nickabunny. Rolly mates. There we go. Rolly mate, that's great. Bye, buddy. Let's go. The whole. I've gone to the wrong bloody town again. Do you know we can use the statue he sells? Hey, you hold your Paroli, mate. Does that bring back memories? That has high nutritional value. I used to eat those back in the old days. Let me see. Let's give it to this girl. Oh, what has happened to me? Thank goodness you've revived. Now let's travel halfway across the planet. No, let's get back to Piata. Thank you so much. Now we can keep up appearances at this dorm. We shall remit the agreed upon fee to the guild. Oh, and also, I would appreciate it if you could keep this matter to yourselves. Hunters, we're known for our discretion. You can use the statue who sells. Okay, let's go back to Termi. Very quickly. So you mean the wood carving? A sandworm doll made of wood. You can use the pennant. Let me guess. If you use the Alice sword, it like kills everything immediately. It's a waste to put it here. It's a waste to put it here. Where do we put them? Okay. We don't put them on Alice's statue, do we? What am I doing? Cashing in the guild quest. You want to give me a hint where they can be used? What's in? Congratulations on a successful resolution. Please accept your commission fee of 3,000 Meseta. Please come again to the blah, 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 blah. Granted, it was due to Zio's spell, but how can a human being change so drastically? Sure is scary. We are in the good city. The free sleeping city. It's so bad how they put that little bit of content in the inn. Let's take it easy. Making fun of people's laughs. Yeah, what she just did. Is your mum picking on me, Nuka Bunny? Talk to your wall. Okay, let's do that. Or is it Chaz's room? It's, yeah. You should tidy up after yourself. Fine. Better not. Since we have it, we might as well put it on the wall. Yeah, well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. This is a pennant I bought at Termy. There's a statue of a heroine on a hill beyond the sea. It also says, Termy. What a waste of money. It's all right. It's a memento of our trip. Oh, I never knew this. This is new to me. We might as well put it on display, seeing that we have it. This is a sandworm carved from wood that I bought in the village of Termy. Wonderful workmanship. It really makes you appreciate the skill of the artisan. What a waste of money. Try to understand the romance of travel, Rika. Those more Russian still since you grew up with the GDR. That's fair enough. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, Austin. All good. Can we hang up the Alice sword as well, or is it just the pennant and the wood carving? All right, everybody. Sorry for the bit of the shorter stream tonight, but my eldest took a little while to go to sleep. Hey, we'll do a raid, eh? Yeah. No, I can see how you got that impression. So, let's do a raid somewhere, shall we? Any recommendations? Thanks for the chat, everybody. It's been great. Let me know if you want to raid in particular, or we'll go to Son of Eld, who's another Australian streamer. He's doing Shadow of the Comet. I just started following him recently. He's a lovely guy. Very chill channel, very similar vibe to mine. So thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful night. And yeah. Say hi to your mum for me.